Good morning, everybody. This is Chef Lemaire, and you are in the kitchen with Chef Lemaire. Very excited for our second edition of live cooking today. As you can get closer, you will see what we have working on today. I have a nice tenderloin that I'll be working with. This tenderloin, we're about to do it two ways. Some filet mignon medallions, and we're going to roast it whole also. So I'm going to show you how to prepare it and what to do. We're going to serve the medallions with a nice poblano peppers sauce and some potatoes or gratin and the roasted tenderloin. We're just going to leave it whole and you can serve it as it. Alright, as you guys can see, right now I'm working on this tendy. I'm cleaning it out. You know, nice, taking out this portion. And now, do not get it confused. This portion right here, you probably say, oh my God, look at all this meat that's been wasted. This portion right here can be used also to do multiple things. But right now, for what we're working on, it is not necessary. So, I'm trimming off the excess fat, taking out the silver skin. We want our tendy to be nice and clean. So now we're getting to the silver skin area. Be a little gentle. Take out the silver skin. This is the unwanted part that tends to make the meat a little tough to chew on. I cleaned out the tenderloin, fat, skins, everything, and we have the excess right here that we can use to do skewers, to do multiple things, you know, little pot roasts or even some stews with some good sirloin meat. Now I'm about to cut this tenderloin into the medallions that I want, and the rest we're gonna roast it. So we're looking for some 5-ounce medallions that we're gonna use. Oh, see that nice marbling? The marbling is the fat content inside the meat. This can tell you that this meat will be very juicy. So this right here, we're gonna roast it, pin sear it first in this pot right here. Then we're gonna add some vegetables on the bottom and put it in the oven. All right. Right now, I have two different heating elements getting hot. I have me saute pan where I'm gonna sear the filet mignon medallions, and we have this pan right here where I'm gonna sear my whole tenderloin. And right now I'm chopping these vegetables. They're gonna be used like a bed for the roasting pan. The reason why you use vegetables on the bottom, you can use vegetables or you can use a griddle rack. Vegetables or the griddle rack pretty much avoids the meat to contact the bottom of the pan while it's roasting, and the bottom gets burnt or overcooked before everything else. And it serves as a second element also that you can use to make your gravy out of. So all those fat, the juice drippings from the meat will be mixed with these vegetables, and you take them out and you do a nice gravy with it. So, pans are getting hot. I have carrots, leeks, scallions, onions, whole garlic bulbs that I will be just slicing in fours. I have some rosemary, some thyme that I will be just chopping roughly. Now let's test our pans. You want to make sure your pan is pretty hot, and you'll season your meat with your basic salt and pepper. Nicely, generously season it. Gonna let it cook probably 2 to 3 minutes to 4 minutes on each side to get that nice golden color and trap the juices inside of it. Onto my medallions. And then the same. So as you can tell, right now, one piece of meat is being used for 2 different ingredients, for 2 different recipes. Now, check in to see the color. That nice golden color on the outside, exactly what you're looking for. And now I'm turning them around. Gonna let it sear on the other side also. We're gonna flip this one around, and then we're gonna finish them in the oven. Now I added the vegetables to the roasting pan that I was roasting the whole tenderloin, and place it right above it. And this is about to be finished in the oven. And while we were cooking, we had a little potato gratin in the oven. So now, about to finish. The oven was preset at 375, and we're gonna let it cook for probably 20-25 minutes, depending on how done you want it to be. So now we're about to finish this dish, and we're about to jump in and do our sauce. The tenderloins, the filet mignon medallions are done. So now we're going to finish our sauce. We're going to use the drippings from this pan. We have some fresh chopped garlic. Then roast them a little bit. Then add our blended poblano peppers. Cook it well, all the flavors get incorporated, and we're gonna deglaze the pan with some red wine. And this time we're using some Merlot to do the sauce. We're gonna just a little bit of salt and pepper. Always make sure you taste what you're cooking. Perfect. Sauce is done. and we're about to plate the dish. So we have the scalloped potatoes. Nice, still juicy, and a little golden color on the outside. Just at the center of the plate. Take our sauce. Pretty much real thick. Is the way. Okay. And take a piece of our medallion. Put it right on top. And here you go. So a seared filet mignon medallion with scalloped potatoes and a poblano pepper sauce. Here you go, guys. So this one is done. We have a whole tenderloin in the oven, and you can use that for a carving station, for holidays, parties. Let's do a little recap of what we just did. So we had the tenderloin, a whole piece of tenderloin that we trimmed out the fat, the silver skin. We used some of it to do medallions and some of it to do a whole piece. We had celery, scallions, leeks, carrots, rosemary, garlic to use as our base for our whole tenderloin. We had the scalloped potatoes, which in another episode I will show you guys how to make them. And we had roasted poblano peppers that we had pureed to do for our sauce. The merlot, fresh garlic, salt and pepper. So looking forward for our next episode. Thank you for having me with you today, and eat on. Thank you.